This is the Reviewing and Acknowledging Purchase Orders training course. Welcome to the Reviewing and Acknowledging Purchase Orders training course. Here is a list of topics that will be covered in this course. Course Introduction. Lesson 1, Reviewing and Acknowledging a Purchase Order, and Course Summary. Course Introduction. During this course, we will walk through the purchase order and change order acknowledgement processes in Ohio Buys, review and acknowledge a purchase order or change order, and export a purchase order as a PDF. The following process changes will be useful to help you understand today's course on reviewing and acknowledging purchase orders in Ohio Buys. Purchase orders will be sent to suppliers automatically via email once they are created. Suppliers will be able to review and acknowledge purchase orders directly in Ohio Buys. It is recommended that suppliers review and acknowledge their purchase orders in a timely manner. Any supplier user can acknowledge any of its purchase orders. Suppliers will receive automatic email notifications of change orders. Suppliers will be able to review and acknowledge change orders using the same process as purchase orders. And after the fact, purchase orders will be identified with a watermark that says "Do Not Duplicate." Lesson 1, Reviewing and Acknowledging a Purchase Order. Suppliers will receive an email notification requesting that they review and acknowledge an order that has been placed or modified in Ohio Buys. This email includes an attached PDF of the purchase order. Suppliers can review and acknowledge the purchase order directly from the email, or by navigating to Acknowledge Orders in Ohio Buys. After reviewing the purchase order for accuracy, the supplier should then select Acknowledge to indicate to the state they will fulfill the order. Note: both change orders and purchase orders follow the same procedure for supplier acknowledgement. If you receive an after-the-fact purchase order, the PDF will display a watermark that reads "Do Not Duplicate." This means that the items listed in the purchase order have already been provided, and that you should not resend them to the state. We will now demonstrate how to review and acknowledge a purchase order, as well as how to export it as a PDF. From the home page in Ohio Buys, select Orders, then select Acknowledge Orders from the drop-down menu. Purchase orders and change orders available to be acknowledged will be displayed in the list below. If you want to search for a specific purchase order, you can do so using the keywords search. You can view the status of a purchase order or change order in the Acknowledge Orders page. The main statuses you will see are ordered, closed, or canceled. You can also track the progress of a purchase order or change order. Completed steps will be highlighted in green, while steps that are in progress will be highlighted in orange. Click the pencil icon to open a purchase order that you want to acknowledge. Review the information in the purchase order or change order to confirm that your organization will be able to fill it. Make note of the buyer contact. This is who you should reach out to if you have any questions regarding the order. Scroll to the right to review the delivery and payment information. Note that the payment type and payment terms are based on the contract referenced on the PO, or the supplier record. If there are multiple contracts listed on the PO, the payment terms will default to the net 30 for the whole purchase order. You can also review the ship to and bill to addresses provided for the order. Review the line items for the order. Click the pencil icon to view additional details for a particular line item. Once you have confirmed that all of the information in the purchase order or change order is accurate and that your organization will be able to fulfill the order, click Acknowledge. To export the purchase order as a printable PDF, click Print PO. Click Open in your browser to open the PDF of your purchase order. The PDF of the purchase order is displayed. Note the watermark that says "Do Not Duplicate." This indicates that this is an after-the-fact purchase order, and you should not resend the items to the state. Be sure to take note of the specific delivery address field in the line items section of the PDF. If the line item is being sent to the deliver to address is listed on the purchase order, the specific delivery address field will remain blank. However, if a line item is to be sent to a different delivery address from the deliver to address on the order, the specific delivery address for that item will display here. When you have finished reviewing the PDF and saved it as needed, click the Close button. This concludes our demonstration of how to acknowledge a purchase order or change order, and how to export it as a PDF. Knowledge check 1. True or false? Change orders and purchase orders follow slightly different procedures for acknowledgement. This statement is false. Change orders and purchase orders follow the same procedure for acknowledgement by the supplier. Knowledge check 2. Multiple choice. Which of the following options best describes how to access orders that need your acknowledgement? Option A. From Ohio Buys. Option B. The email notification you received. Option C. Both A and B. Or, Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. You can access orders that require your acknowledgement from both Ohio Buys and email notifications. Course Summary. Now that you are familiar with reviewing and acknowledging purchase orders, take a moment to note the following key takeaways. It is recommended that you acknowledge your intent to fulfill purchase orders and change orders in Ohio Buys. Any supplier user can acknowledge any of their organization's purchase orders. The processes for reviewing and acknowledging purchase orders and change orders are the same. If you do notice a discrepancy in a purchase order or a change order, or if you will not be able to fulfill the order, reach out to the order contact listed on the purchase order. And, the PDFs for after-the-fact purchase orders will display a watermark reading "Do not duplicate." This indicates that the items have already been provided and the supplier should not fulfill the order. You should now be able to walk through the purchase order and change order acknowledgement processes in Ohio Buys, review and acknowledge a purchase order or change order, and export a purchase order as a PDF. Thank you for taking this course. If you have any questions, please email Ohio Shared Services at ohio.gov or call 1-877-644-6771.